Yo, what is up, my beautiful people? If you're one of my eagle-eyed viewers, you would know that my ROG Ally has a few modifications. Nothing serious, just some slight modifications that make it a better experience for me. No, it's nothing crazy. I just have these grip tape on the side. It just gives it a little bit more texture, a little bit more grip, a little bit more comfort in the hands. And you flip it over to the back, you can see that I'm rocking this kickstand on the back. It's made for a cell phone, but it works perfectly on the ROG Ally X, and it just allows me to stand it up without needing any dock or weird stand or anything like that. But even though I have these great additions and modifications to my ROG Ally X, look at how I'm still carrying my Ally X around. That's right, I'm still using the original OG Ally travel case, you know, because I need to get my money's worth. And this thing is $40 for some reason. I don't know why this thing costs $40, but I refuse to not get my money's worth, so I'm still carrying it around in the OG Ally travel case. But today, I think we have a product that can hopefully replace the grips, can replace the stand, can replace this overpriced case. And that product is none other than the mod case from Jsaux. So today, we're gonna be checking it out. We're gonna be looking at the ergonomics because that's the most important thing to me. And if you stick around to the end, I'm gonna be comparing it to the OG Ally D brand kill switch case, and as well as the Steam Deck mod case from Jsaux to see if it's a step up, a step back. We're gonna see what it's all about. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Handy dandy unboxing knife. Let's get into it and see what it's all about. Now, I'm kind of excited for this because it seems like Asus takes their time trying to get like accessories for the Ally, because when the original Ally came out, there were barely any cases, and now the ROG Ally X is out and there's still barely any cases. I mean, you can find cases on like AliExpress, but they're cheap, and there's not many like name brand cases out there in the market today. And the mod case from Jsaux is pretty much the first official like branded case from like a known entity. And I don't know why Asus doesn't work with companies to get more cases out. They take their time getting cases. But anyway, let's see what we have. We have the travel case here. Feels pretty decent, not bad. That's definitely gonna protect your Ally screen. We have some, these are like additional pull tabs because it is pretty tight. You need like the pull tabs. That's nice. They give you additional pull tabs. You're gonna want to pluck that, file it to the side as floss always says. Save those for later. Some more things in here we don't really need. Documentation. Now these are some of the modules that make it the mod case. This one is going to be the stand. You can't see the tension on video, but it does have a lot of tension here. I do have to give it a good bit of effort to be able to move it, so that is good to see. And then we have the Apple Watch band here on the for the back. This is going to allow you to attach a power bank. We're going to test that out later on, so you can attach like a power bank to the back here. But now let's see what we have. Let's take a look around the case itself. Let's see how it looks. So the front, the top, we have buttons, our cutouts. That's good to see. Ventilation looks good. On the back, we have ventilation that sort of matches the logo there. This is where we're gonna put our modules. So that's nice to see cutouts for the back buttons here. Now the grip, how is the grip, you guys? Let's look at how the grip is. How does it look? Okay. The grip is not bad. The grip is not bad. I think it has a little bit of texture. You know, it feels like the Steam Deck version. So stick around for the side-by-side comparison there. But it does have some texture on here. I don't know if you can hear that, but you can probably see the texture. It's like raised bumps on the plastic or rubber that gives it a little bit of textured feel. Now let's stop wasting time. Let's put this on the Ally and see if it's worth taking off my my grip tape. Okay, so now we got the grip and the stand off of my Ally X. Now let's put the case on, see how it fits, see how it feels, and see how it functions. Now I'm not gonna watch the video like they say stop, watch the video. I'm not gonna watch the video. I'm just a barely average dude. Hopefully I can do it myself. But I'm just gonna start pushing it in there from the bottom, and then I'm guessing you use these pull tabs to pull it. It is very tight, so you have to use these pull tabs to really pull it up and get that plastic over the bumpers there. We got one side on. Let's get the other side on. Make sure you push the trigger down. So push the trigger down first as you're pulling it, then pull up. It does take a good bit of force, so you're gonna want to make sure you really pull that thing up. Okay, so we have that on now. Now let's take off these tabs here. Take off the tabs and see how it fits. Pull it over one last time so that it's all the way on. Right, pull that over. Okay, now let's see here. Well, here it is. It's on. Let's put the cover on there. See how that fits. Hold up. Wait a second. Sorry guys, I'm not a newbie, but it doesn't seem to fit properly. Oh, I think it's because I have the grips on the sticks. Is that what it is? Okay, hold up. If it doesn't fit with the grips on the sticks, I'm gonna be upset, you guys. Hold up, what am I doing wrong? It's like it's catching this little thing in here is catching the stick. Is it on wrong? Hold up, you guys. Okay, you guys, so it's on now. But it doesn't really, it's like, I don't know if you can see like the gap. It doesn't really fit flush on it. I pressed it down. It's not being stopped by the sticks, but it just doesn't, the fit doesn't feel right. I don't know, anyone else, let me know in the comments if anyone else has the mod case, if it just feels like it doesn't fit properly, because I'm putting it on and then it feels like it's a gap here and then I have to really close it tight, and it still doesn't feel like it's like closed like all the way. It's weird, it's hard to explain. Let me show you the like the Steam Deck version. Here you see the Steam Deck version, and like when it's closed all the way. Like it actually feels like closed. Let me open it up just so you guys can see. Then when I push it back, like it feels like it snaps into place. Like this one is kind of like is it really in? I don't know. Like I close it and it doesn't snap into place. It's like I just force it on there and it doesn't really give me like a satisfying like sense that it's closed. Like you should look at the ROG or the D-brand one. This one like snaps in, and this one is very secure, very certain that it's on there. Like I don't know, I don't know, maybe I'm just OCD, but the fit does not feel like it's perfectly on there. I don't know if you have one, let me know what you guys think. It just doesn't feel like it's a very, I don't know, it just feels like it's just a little off by like a few like millimeters. It just feels kind of off, I don't know. But let me put the stick caps back on there. But if it doesn't fit with the stick caps, you guys, I'm gonna have to call this one a fail, because all the other cases fit with the stick caps on. The D-brand one fits with stick caps. The Steam Deck one fits with stick caps. As you can see here, I put caps on all of my handhelds just for better like grip on the sticks. And if this one doesn't fit with the stick caps, I'm gonna be upset, you guys. I'm gonna be very upset. So let's put these back on. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Okay, let's put this back on here. And it fits, but it's like, I feel like it's not, I guess it does fit. I guess it does fit with the stick caps, you guys. It fits, technically it fits, but it gets hooked on there. I don't know if you can see that, but it gets kind of hooked on there as I'm closing it. And I feel like, it doesn't feel the best on the stick. It doesn't play nicely with caps. But let's look at the ergonomics, you guys. Let's look at the ergonomics, because you may not even work caps on yours, but for me, that's kind of a disappointment. I'm just looking forward to the D-brand one now. I'm not sponsored or anything, but that's a disappointment. Now, ergonomics. Okay, how does it feel ergonomically? Let's feel it. Okay, the back has a lot more grip here, so that does give me a little bit more, confidence with the actual grip. I am liking that. Let's see, how does it play? Let's move around here. Okay, yeah, ergonomics, I give it a much higher score for ergonomics. It does feel like a little bit more like grip. I feel like a little bit more confident in my holding, much more comfortable. This is how I wish the ROG Ally X like felt right out of the box. It just gives me a little bit more like comfort, and it does allow your hand to sort of more gracefully go down to this angle. Because if you have an ROG Ally, if you've noticed you have large hands, this angle on the back, without the case, it kind of forces your hand into this weird angle, and then your pinky is kind of just dangling on the edge here. But with this case, it kind of mitigates some of that, gives you a much more rounded edge here for your finger to rest. So ergonomics, I give it like a 9 or a 9 out of 10 for ergonomics. It does feel good ergonomically, so no complaints there. Buttons, I'm able to reach the back buttons, no issue. So yeah, as far as ergonomics go, it's amazing. I give it a 9 out of 10 for ergonomics, no issues there, and I am really enjoying the ergonomics here. So yeah, let's talk about the modifications. That's what you're here to see. Let's talk about the mods. Now let's put this stand on the back, because that's gonna be my most used mod. Okay, the stand slides nicely on the back. Does look pretty nice, I will say. Matte black. let's check out the actual stand itself. It does have a, okay, it goes all the way back, which is, I don't know if it's supposed to go all the way back, but that means you get a nice bit of angles here. Okay, so it does like stay where it is. You are able to push it down if you give it a little tap, but I don't think you'd be tapping on the screen that hard when it's in standing mode. So yeah, here's the stand. Nice bit of angles here. What's the highest angle it can go? So the highest angle is probably like right here, and then the lowest angle is pretty much all the way laid flat, which is a good range of angles there. So the stand, I give the stand an A. I can't give it an A+ because I'm not sure how this hinge will be over time, and the fact that it can go all the way back means that there's nothing really stopping it. With the Steam Deck case, it has a stop. It has a stopping point, which means over time, if it gets loose, it can't go further back than it already is. This is like the stopping point. It can't go back any further. And then with the D brand kill switch, it also has a stopping point, so it can't go back any further. Like this would have to break before it goes back past its stopping point. But with the mod case, the stand, if this hinge gets like loose over time, it could mean that this will not be as sturdy standing up. So over time we'll have to see, but right now it's pretty good. Now let's take a look at the battery bank modification here. We'll put that on. Comes off nice and easy. That's good to see. Slide that on. Let's get a battery bank and put that on and see how that actually feels and fits. Okay, so I got a battery bank here, one of my favorite battery banks. This is a Ugreen 145 watt 25,000 milliamp hour battery bank. Great battery bank. I'll leave a link to this in the description. Let's put this on the back, and here we go. Here is our battery bank. Pretty sturdy, hasn't come out yet, so that is good to see. It's gonna hold your battery bank on there nicely, so I do appreciate that. Okay, here you go. It's plugged in, playing nicely with the ROG Ally. A lot of added weight, but the added ergonomics does really, give you a sense of grip. Now, what are my final thoughts on this case? I don't know, because the fit feels kind of weird. The fit feels kind of weird, especially if you have like stick grips. It kind of like catches in there, and you kind of have to like watch out and kind of like make sure it's not getting caught in there. And the closing mechanism is not very satisfying. Like, it doesn't feel like it closes all the way, and it doesn't give me a very satisfying like closure. And it almost makes me feel like it doesn't want to have the stick grips on there at all, because it gets kind of caught on there. And also without the stick grips, it still feels like it doesn't give me a satisfying close. I'm not just saying that. I'll show you the Steam Deck one more time. This is Jsaux, so same company. You see how that closes nice and confidently? Like, it gives me a nice satisfying closure. And with the D brand kill switch, you can see opens, that's very certain, and then closes. There's no doubt that this is closed all the way. Absolutely no doubt that this is closed. But with the mod case of the Ally X, it just doesn't seem to have a confident close. Like, it's not just me. This thing, I'm squishing it, and I feel like I'm breaking something. I feel like maybe the stick is getting caught in there or something. But I don't think it is. I'm not sure. It just feels like it doesn't have a perfect fit, and for that reason, I'll give it a pass. In a pinch, if you're traveling, this should come in handy, but it doesn't give me the most like confidence inspiring closure, and it doesn't really feel like it's been like made perfectly. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it was made 100%, to the specifications of the device. I don't know. I'm not trying to hate on the thing. So Jsaux, still sponsor me if you like it, but I'm not trying to hate on it. It just feels like it doesn't close confidently. And if you have one, like I said, let me know in the comments if you having like an issue with it not feeling like it closes all the way, because that's the impression that I get from this, is that even though it is closed technically all the way, it doesn't feel like it is, and it feels like it gets caught on the sticks. So I'm not sure if you have stick grips, you may want to consider which is more important to you, the stick grips or the added benefit of, more hand grip. I don't know, but that's up to you. I don't know, you guys, because I really like stick grips, and it feels like it just fits a little bit too tight with those on there. But anyway, that's the Jsaux mod case. I do give it a high score. I give it a pass, even though it's not 100% there. It is much cheaper than the D brand kill switch, so that money you save goes to a little bit worse fit if you have stick grips. But $30 versus $70, you do the math and determine if that's worth it to you. Oh, one last thing, the grip on the kill switch is better. Like, the grip on here, it just feels a little bit more grippy than the texture on the mod case. But that's just my opinion. This feels a little bit more like the texture, the actual like plastic or rubber is like a different type of material. This is just like raised bumps on the actual rubber. It's not like a different type of material, if that makes any sense. But I do give it a pass. For the money, it's great, and I think you can't go wrong for $30, I believe. You can't. There's no better case on the market right now. The kill switch is coming out, but it hasn't really, launched yet. It's up for pre-order. So right now, I guess the mod case is the best case for the ROG Ally X. So in that case, I guess it's worth it. But that's just my opinion. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys think about the fit. Am I crazy? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, like, subscribe, ring that bell, all that great YouTube stuff. And I'm going to enjoy the added grip and benefits of this mod case here. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.